this for me. Probably one what I'm doing. Every day in the studio. Every day in the studio. Every day no fully shit. In the streets with the Yeezys on. In the streets with the hoodie up.
Hey. No.
Hey.
That was nice.
Yeah.
You told me before it started you're not singing because I'm sick, and I said, yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's what I was meaning. You're not singing.
That's why you didn't know, fool.
I always do the no.
Oh yeah, that's right. I got that backwards. I'll eat the L. I'll eat the L. Damn. Man, I was wrong. I said it backwards in my head.
Fine. It's fine.
Well, according to your sister, I have ADHD.
When'd she say that?
Remember?
Yeah,
Ooh.
she's right.
She'll never watch this show.
Oh man.
She watches here and there on the road trips.
Julia, you're can I say her name?
Yeah, I don't care.
It's too late now.
I know.
Too late now.
I'm definitely not editing this out. You're a great person.
There you go.
You taught me so much.
I'll make sure she listens to this episode.
I don't know because we're gonna be
Specifically.
talking about things.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna disrespect your sister and say her name and then what you knew I was gonna say right after.
Right after.
Because
Fair
there's
enough.
another Robert.
Ooh,
Robert.
Yeah.
Robert there.
You know, this lovely woman that we were talking about, Julia, hopefully you're listening, is Costa's older sibling. I was gonna say sister, but that's wrong.
Well, now you just it doesn't matter, but yeah.
yeah. And you know, she is dating Robert. Not me, folks. She's
Look
a
at
gorgeous
this
guy.
Look at
She's
this
a gorgeous guy, but
Real Robert.
He's a cool
another
Robert.
Robert.
He's a cool Robert.
A white Robert.
Ooh.
There's a white one of you.
Yes.
They're pretty much complete opposites.
wait. You Cos.
Yeah.
I'm Black Robert to you. Do you ever, when you're talking to Robert, you be like, you know what, Black Robert wouldn't say this.
No comment.
Yes,
we got him. Book him.
Got him.
No comment. Sometimes I say Rob, and he's like, "Oh, what?" Like he'll like peek his ear up because he thinks I'm talking about him, and then I'll have to preface Black Robert, or I'll say my Robert, and then that's her Robert. So that's another way we do it. But yes,
That's their family has Roberts. So your family has a Robert fetish.
or just too many of you are named Robert. I know 7 Zacks. I'm friends with 7 Zacks.
Okay, yeah, no, that's too many.
And not just like I know them, like I've either gone to school or worked with them, and I know them like personally. I don't know why.
Let's do it like this. How many Black Roberts do you know?
I think you're the only one.
I know because I'm
Yeah.
unique. Thank you, T.
Huh?
Mama T.
Huh?
Mama T.
I know like 4 Black Roberts.
No, you don't.
I swear I do.
They live in Oregon.
A few of them do now.
I'm the best.
I mean, I don't know about that. No,
Yeah, I was about to say I'm the goat of Black Roberts.
I'm the goat of Black Roberts.
I'll give you that title.
Oh, actually,
The
it's
goat
not
of
hard because
Black
fucking Robert Kelly fucked it up for us. God
Oh, man.
damn that motherfucker!
Ooh. All right.
I believe. Never mind.
Is his
On a
real
more
name Robert?
positive note.
Huh?
It's Robert Kelly. R. Kelly's
Yeah.
Robert
Yes.
Kelly. I didn't know that.
Yes.
Yeah, he's fucking it up for us.
Ooh.
I'm not going to make the joke I want to because
It's been long enough. You can make the joke now.
No, I want to keep my job. It was like in a reference to like what Dave Chappelle said about Bill Cosby.
Oh, shit.
And I was like, well, if that Robert R. Kelly is hurting people, I'm just saving people. Fucking shit up.
Absolutely.
Anywho, welcome to the Play No Games podcast / show. And we got the gang all here.
Yes.
Gang in this bitch. Gang in this bitch.
Yes, whole lot of
What he
gang
said.
shit. And no, Cost did not lose his job, and we did not make this a black show. He's just off screen because
I am sick. And I don't want the world to see me cough and look as pale as I look, even though I'm white and I'm always pale. I'm a little more pale.
you're an immigrant.
That too. But I had a coworker tell me the other day, like, "Oh, you looked really pale today." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm sick," from like a Zoom call, and I said, "Okay." So, yeah, I'm gonna be off camera today. I'll be back on camera next week. I don't have COVID. I took a test, so I ensured these guys they're not gonna get COVID from me.
Shit, better not.
You'll be fine. And yeah, I should be 100% by this weekend, hopefully. Because I got a game on Sunday.
You got that winter sniffles, huh?
Wait,
Exactly.
you hear him?
A game.
Yeah, what kind of game you got?
Indoor soccer.
You play soccer?
Yeah.
The disrespect is on a all time high.
That's fine. That's fine.
Whoa! Why?
I didn't
like
what?
this.
I didn't know what.
Why? What you trying to say?
Nothing. I just asked.
You don't think you can play soccer?
I just asked. I can't ask the
Okay.
question. I can't ask the
That's
question.
like when Kevin Hart told Don Cheadle, "Damn," when he said his age.
Yeah. Well, I just asked.
This man eats, live, and breathe soccer.
I mean, he foreign. What you expect?
That's true.
Very true.
Yeah.
Do you think you could beat me in soccer, Cos?
Absolutely, I do.
No, I would work you.
What do you mean beat you in soccer? Like a 1-on-1
Yeah, in like a goal shootout.
goal shootout? No.
You
No.
don't think you'd win, Cos?
No, he stands no chance.
You don't
Oh.
think we can always film this shit?
We can do it. Yeah. We'll have a like an Olympic tournament.
I got my money on Cos.
Bro,
between
I'm
us three. You know,
He's
we'll have
foreign,
tennis,
bro, and he plays soccer.
We'll have a tennis event. We'll have a soccer event.
I'll really smoke you ass some
Do a
tennis.
basketball event. All
I'll
this
smoke
stuff.
you in that too. You 2 for 3. I'm 3 for 3.
3 for 3. We'll do. If you do martial arts, you want to do like jiu-jitsu, wrestling.
Cause I have anger problems that I don't get out. Like, I don't get me wrong, technique and skill. I actually, Arthur, I will say this. I don't know about you, but he actually,
What? What's up?
he's a black belt.
That don't mean shit to me.
He's dangerous.
To you.
No. Time out. I actually believe him. I actually believe him.
I mean, okay, black belt or not.
No. Like, you know how when people say like they're black belts and
Yeah.
like, he was saying some stuff to me like maybe like 4 months ago because I had the same thing, and I was like, I think he actually may know how to like snap someone's like clavicle in half. Like, it wasn't just like he said something about like a UFC fight, right? And like I just know how to street fight, right?
Robert, how many street fights have you been in? What?
You want to talk about me?
Disrespect.
I've been in 3.
In 3?
Yeah.
In school?
Let me talk about
3 and 40 years. Yeah, what's up, bro?
Wow, can we turn on the lights? Dang. Did we turn on the lights?
Oh, we forgot the lights.
Yeah, we turn on the lights. You know, whoever's behind the scenes, can we turn on the lights?
Oh, okay.
So while we turn on these lights, I've been in 3 fights, and I'm 3-0.
You know,
Oh yeah, get in front of that camera behind the scenes. Yeah. Let there be light.
let there be light, because you know this darkness over here. You can't see me.
Yeah, I'm 3-0 fights.
Okay. Who was you fighting?
So
Sally Mae.
you know,
I mean, that's 2 of them right there.
stop.
Your brother doesn't count, man. Come on.
Huh?
Your brother doesn't count.
What?
So you ain't never been in a fight then?
Yes, I have.
No,
That's fine. You know, it's better not to be in a fight.
Let me just say this, and he may hate me for this, but I'm not gonna lie. I'm like the big little brother, and like that's how I get introduced. And like when me and him get into it, it's like, you think you could beat me up because you're bigger than me? No, not really. I just have anger problems. Like I literally on this podcast, like, let me just conceptualize this. Let me just say this. I've never
therapy in the building.
No, there's not even therapy. I've never really had my thoughts really explained, and Costa's gonna hate this, in the Avenger movie. Thor said after he got his ass beat by Thanos, he's like, "You haven't fought me twice. I'm that nigga. Like if I fight you and you somehow win, every time you see me on site, until I win, it's not over. It's literally not over. And when we fight, and if I go to the ground, I'm gonna pick up some sand and go, and then beat your ass. Because it's not an official UFC fight. I'm in survival mode. As soon as I go to fights, I go straight to survival mode. I want to win. I need to live. So that's the only thing I actually learned from my father is how to fight. Because he would talk about fight stories and he would fuck with us and all that other stuff. And he put it in my mind. This is not a professional boxing ring. You fight to survive. And from there, that's why I don't get into fights, because I will win at any means necessary. Rob, that was weak. Nah, nigga, I needed to win. That's why. Any means necessary.
Robert loves the cheap shot, is what I'm hearing here.
Absolutely. He
Absolutely.
don't fight fair. Robert don't fight fair.
That's why when
I
people
don't fight fair.
That's why when people are like, let's talk, I'm thinking about sneaking you. Yeah, stop this.
I don't fight fair.
That's funny.
Since the podcast is taking a turn, what about you, Cos?
I don't know how we got on this
How
topic
he
here.
fight you in, huh? I'm 3-0. What about you?
I don't get in fights, man.
Oh, here we go, Mister.
Me?
Yeah, what about you?
It's me turn.
Yeah. What about you?
Last time I've been in a fight, grown man fight. I was in college. I got a glass thrown in my face. So I got a scar on my face. And
What the fuck?
It went down. Yeah.
Is that this one that's right here?
No, it's this one. My
Okay.
chin. It busted my chin open. And it wasn't even my fight. That's the worst part about it. Like, the homie was fighting some random person. He threw the glass at the homie. The homie ducked, and I turned around and hit me in the chin. Wow. And busted my chin open.
Damn.
And I didn't know I was bleeding until I got outside and started beating up on the dude. And then we got kicked out. I cussed my homie out, and he's like, "Bro, you bleeding, fam?" I was like, "What?" And then like this, and then a whole bunch of blood on my chin. Yeah, that was the last fight I got into. So yeah.
Damn. So what I'm just hearing is we all dogs here. So we the most fightingest podcast in Portland. Like we can throw down.
That was a while ago. I don't fight. I'm too crazy to fight.
See, wow. Whoa.
Also, Chael Sonnen has his podcast in Portland.
Who?
There you go.
Who's that?
Chael Sonnen fought in the UFC for like 10 years. One of the best fighters. He lives in Portland.
See,
So I would say we're not I'd say he's beat us in that regard.
but I can't say what that's a Family Guy joke, but a rock sounds the same in every language. You know, somebody plays defense. Ugh!
I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? We win by any means necessary. He's gonna be like, oh, tap it out. We're gonna be like, Cos, get the glass bottle, beat it over his head. Now, if he brings friends, we may have a problem. Tactical retreat. It's a tactical,
Absolutely not. We don't play fair.
because we play no games.
Good night.
Absolutely.
Let's get to the first topic here.
I'm not gonna lie, this was our best intro. Cos really came for me. But this is what we do. Anywho, if you made it this while, just really quick, comment, subscribe, check out our guy Arthur's what's on the menu. Brace yourself. Yeah.
Oh, that's my cue to talk.
No, I'm saying.
Yes.
Bear with me. I'm gonna make sure to drop some of his stuff in the subscription. If it's not in this video, it'll be the next, so you guys can catch out some of his content as well. He's also with the team and the squad when it comes to that, and we 100% know his shit is dope. And new stuff for him is coming out very, very soon. Check out Cos's page. He's actually
Why not? Check it out.
yeah, he's
There you go.
actually an internet sensation. All of our videos lately, people been commenting on. He hates Gary Vee.
Facts.
He thinks Drake is a child kidnapper.
Facts.
He's
Facts.
he's controversy.
He's the controversial one out of all of us. Huh?
I just speak facts. I don't know. If you think it's controversial, that's on you.
Ooh, coming for y'all.
I,
Ooh, guns loaded.
Man, I would push that button, but you haven't subscribed yet. So once you donate to our great, how can I say this? Cash App, $Hero, Bob. Even though it doesn't have our name, all the funds will help the podcast grow.
Isn't it Hero Rob?
It's Bob.
Oh,
Hero Bob.
It's definitely Hero Rob because we look out for each other. It was a test. He passed. It will be down in subscription. But who wants to get us started off?
You guys all looking at me. Okay. We can start with my topic.
Yeah.
All right. So a topic I wanted to bring up, because, I'm on TikTok, and it's the worst and the best app at the same time. Really, it's the worst. But, it's November, which means one thing only.
Oh, we're doing this now.
Yeah. Did you want to wait? Or
Oh,
did
that's
you...
fine.
Yeah. Okay.
we don't wait.
There you go. So, it being November, there's an internet trend now. No Nut November.
That's not new. You know that,
It's
right?
not new. No, it's been around for 3-4 years now.
No, longer than that.
Longer than that?
It's definitely been out, I think.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Really?
Yeah, just like No Shave November is the same. Like,
Well, see, No Shave November is for like a good cause.
I mean, they're both for, I guess, good causes for some people.
But No Shave November, the whole point of No Shave November is donating money towards testicular cancer.
So what is the other one for?
Just a stupid internet trend.
Oh, okay.
But okay.
Okay, so yeah, so No Nut November. The whole point of it is, as some would call semen retention, and I'm using my quotation fingers, semen retention. They believe it is beneficial for your health to take part in that and go in a whole month without, masturbating. There you go.
So kind of tap into like that health side. There's like two pieces of it, like,
Yeah.
right? Like, so they talk about also like with semen, like long-term semen in the body isn't good for you.
Mhm.
So it's like on both aspects, right? So it's like long-term semen, it actually almost depreciates and not depreciates, but like it's like dying out, so to speak, because there's not enough nutrition to keep it alive. So like being able to, so it's kind of going against what you're saying with this No Nut November.
Yeah.
But being able to ejaculate every once in a while, it gives you opportunity for fresh semen and better children, I should say.
Oh,
men's
man.
aspect of things.
He's the narc of the group. I can already smell it.
But
He's using
That's-
science.
But at the end of the day, No Nut November can also be a sense of mental control, self-control, especially when it comes to a man, right? So, especially in the world we live in, is very sex-driven, and we get excited on some things, and we be driven by the areas that we shouldn't be driven by. But on the flip note of that, it's being able to be more self-aware and self-observed, and being able to hold ourselves accountable through the month. So.
See, my issue with the whole thing is this is like the world we live in, where it's either you have to completely cut something out, like there's no moderation in our world.
Absolutely.
You're either an absolute addict or you have to quit cold turkey. There's no such thing as like a moderation where you're able to you have self-control but still partake in it, because doctors will tell you it's healthy to masturbate. It fights against prostate cancer, stress relief, better sleep. All this stuff is like actual fact. And then there is the mental side of also not being tied down to the idea of that, because as a man, you guys probably have known this, it can be controlling with you. It can be, if you do it too much, it is something that causes like depression and anxiety and all this stuff. So there is sides to both of that. But like in our world, there's no like, oh, just, have like a balance in that. It's either you have to not do it at all or do it every day.
Y'all not fun. I thought we was gonna have fun with this. Y'all speaking gems and blah blah blah.
All right, what did you want to say?
I'll be the villain.
Please.
What you gonna say? Hold your nut?
I had some jokes, but now I feel like I gotta just get with the theme. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm not old. But there was a time. Can't believe I'm saying this on the podcast. Actually, I'm not gonna say this on the podcast. But
No. Say. Come on.
Mental health affects your penis. I'm just gonna say that. I know a guy. Affects your penis.
What you mean? Elaborate.
Not mentally there sometimes. It's a struggle to get bricked up.
Yeah.
Now, there was a period in somebody's life, and he thought that was a hoax. And I found out
Through a friend.
I don't mind talking about it. This is fine. I found out that when you're depressed, your dick gets depressed, and I found out that the hard way. I actually thought I had cancer.
Oh, whoa.
I thought I had prostate cancer, but it wasn't. It was just like the doc was like, "You've been through some shit. No wonder your dick is."
Damn.
But I just want to also take this time as we laugh at Robert because it's okay, gentlemen. There's gonna be a point in time in your life where the brick ain't breaking,
True.
and you gotta
Absolutely.
get yourself some Blue Chew.
I was gonna say Roman wipes.
Guys, we hope they sponsor this podcast very soon.
Oh my god! I have a question though. I have a question.
That would have been a great transition right there.
This month, so my question is: do you feel that in the process of, I don't know how the hell did we get here? In the process of being hard, right? Does your brain switch off from functioning correctly or incorrectly?
For my anime nerds, when I'm in like heat, like don't they say like certain dogs are like in heat? So-
Yes.
Women dogs though.
Oh,
Male dogs too. I say.
yeah.
You know what? No, actually, it is just women.
It's just
it's
women.
female.
Okay,
dogs.
well, when dogs get red rockets, how about that?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, how about that? Catch me outside. Anywho,
Oh snap!
is like I always say for me, I know like the switch like you're talking about, it definitely switches off for me. Where like, shout out to my anime nerds, I'm just kind of like the 9-tailed demon fox is loose. Where I'm like, what you talking about, baby? And like, I'm like, yeah. But I'm just saying. But I feel like that goes for anyone. Where it's kind of like, are you more insinuating is that like a bad or good thing? Because I feel like it's really good for you to. It's like going back into your amygdala, and that's like in the back of your head. It's like your fight, flight, or freeze. Like you have these sexual drives and urges.
No, it was just like a general question, like just to see like, because you can take it as a good thing or a bad thing, right? Like some people don't know how to cut that switch off, and it leads to spiraling down in the bad hole. Or like, is there really a sense of control throughout it, right? Like, can you really control your sense of urge, right? Like if you see something you like, and you Woody the Woodpecker come out, man. Are you going to be sane, or can you cut the switch off?
Goss?
Or it can lead to other things like a porn addiction.
Let's talk about it.
Okay.
When's the first time you watched porn? Julia's definitely watching this episode.
I think like honestly, I was kind of late bloomer. So like 14, 15.
Like sophomore year.
Angela, don't watch this podcast. She watches every episode. Oh God. Middle school, like 6th, 7th grade.
I was late.
Do y'all remember this one site? It's called Area something.
No.
Area.
I'm loyal to the hub. And that's
the first porno I watched was on a DVD.
Whoa.
Yeah.
You bold.
Was on the DVD, and I took it out my brother's room.
Oh.
Yeah. I didn't mean to say that out loud. But.
It's okay. You know, this will be like an NFT for like, you know, they're not gonna go back this far once we start blowing up. They're gonna be like, oh, that episode, whatever. Not too many people. We'll eventually cycle this out, but trust me. So I guess the question I have, because it's kind of like Bloomin' and Lumen, is like, Kos, you brought up a very interesting thing where you're kind of talking about it's either too much, you know, or you got to quit cold turkey. Where when it comes to like porn and watching things on the hub and things like, oh, fuck, we got to say corn. Anywho.
It's fine.
Yes.
Fine.
Whatever. Yeah. So, anywho. It's almost kind of like they like take things out the algorithm if you say certain words. Like for example, you say grape. If you minus the G,
okay.
I'm a corn star.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, we don't need to be any out of any list as it is. But anywho, the question I kind of just wanted to ask y'all was kind of like. I can honestly say this. There was a point in time in my life where I was like, I'm watching too much corn. I'm on tab 57 and this Latina threesome It's getting old. I seen the same thing. I need amateurs only.
This nigga.
I literally had to stop and be like, all right, I'm not as bricked up as I want to be when I'm with real life women.
Mhm.
And like my expectation for what I think sex is getting ridiculous. And like I had to experiment, and I found that it actually, when you watch no corn at all, like I'm more engaged with sex with someone in real life, and being able to have that talk with me where like I could watch it occasionally, but like growing up, I really wish someone had sat me down to talk about like that really fucks up your sensitization, or I'm butchering up with having having real life sex
and just your like real life expectations.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I just added
And your
myself.
anxiety and all this around that topic as well as like
Oh,
sex.
shit, I never had anxiety. I got a big dick. So
Jesus Christ.
As he sits there and opens his leg, nigga, chill out.
Oh wow! That's fine.
No, I have
That's
to low key agree to that. Like, I think it becomes a rabbit hole almost. Like,
Yeah.
you kind of jump into it, and once you get lost, you get lost. And
Mhm.
being able to find your way back out is very important. And when I think being physical with someone in person allows you to actually snap back into reality and be like, this is what reality is. And I think we don't talk to the youth about that, because
Mhm.
youth, like, especially working at a high school, like they go watch that and then they're trying to go do that with another little 15-year-old or whatever kid, and it's not the same expectation, right? And I hate to bring those two topics together.
Mhm. No, I want you to know the sense of urgency when you looked at me. People on audio, please look at the video. I was like, where are we going?
Like, I hate doing that, but like it's happening younger and younger, and we have to recognize, like, how do we have these conversations with young adults, like, to be safe, through these processes. Again, I'm done. I can't. It's making me nasty. Feel gross having that conversation.
You know what? This is a perfect time for a commercial break.
Go ahead, Robert.
Blue Chew. Why don't you have it? You trying to give the best sex to your side piece? Have some Blue Chew. Incredible.
Here's a topic change. Speaking of side pieces, you see what DJ Academics said?
Stop it! No.
What?
Not. You want to do that here?
What?
All right, fuck it.
No, you wanted to save this for something else?
No, I really was, but go ahead. This is all you, man. Go ahead.
You know DJ Academics, right?
No.
That's fine.
I don't be in the social world like that.
That's
bro.
totally fine. He is just
He's
like
fine.
a social media guy with like the rap community or whatever, and like just
Everyday struggle. Joe Budden.
Chirac.
Yeah.
The
All right,
Death.
no, never mind. Yeah. Do you know who Brittany Renner is?
Yeah.
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 Because
I
you
know.
watched
You
her
do, yeah.
porn.
No. But she's all over NBA and
There you go.
Okay. Like this
Yeah.
guy.
So DJ Academics had her on.
and we also had a conversation about her. We
We
talked
did.
about the PJ Washington.
We did.
You weren't here for that. Are you?
Yes, I was. here
She's
for
a.
that. Oh wait, was I here for that? I
Yeah.
must have listened to
See, this is why.
Yeah, the
you guys
listener
are
is there.
it.
No, this was a great out. You outed yourself in a good way.
There you go.
He watched.
Wait,
You were not here for that.
no, I was here for that. Yes, I was. Yes, I was
Doesn't-
here.
Man, this guy.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
But so DJ Academics had her. Also, not a DJ, but he had her on his podcast and called her. I believe Robert, you saw the clip too, right? Yeah. So correct me if I'm wrong. I believe he called her the ultimate side chick.
Yes.
Yeah. And she got a little offended by that. She's like, "What are you talking about? Like, what is it? Because I'm pretty? Like, I'm the ultimate catch or whatever? All this stuff." And he's like, "Well, you're the one that no one ever actually wants.
Oh snap!
Like
and
he-
wants the wife,
The one that no one wants the wife."
and that's what makes you a side chick. And then she also said, she's like, so I'm not pretty. He's like, no, you're the side piece because no one wants to wife you. And she started to say and do some like womanese type of things. And no,
Go ahead. Keep
yeah,
going.
I said that. And then he was like, you wrote a book about your sexual exploits. And then that's when she was like, touche. And it's true. Nobody wanted to wife her except for PJ Washington, but that's a whole nother rabbit hole to get down into. But yes. Would you consider her? Would you wife her?
No.
Why?
Why? Because of her mentality and where she stands, and even how she just the reality of what she did with PJ Washington. Even like if they broke up on good terms, right? Like if it was like mutual, whatever, and she got what she got, it'd be a little different. But it was like, I'm done, peace, nigga, give me your money. And then it was, I'm back on campus trying to find somebody's son. Better be careful.
Yeah,
like your mentality is trash. Like that's a trash mentality. You didn't ruin, but you've highly affected someone's life in the way you guys have broken up, in the way you've came from him when it comes to money in the aspect. And it's like, no questions asked, I'm do that shit again. You want to be with somebody like that? Like that mentality is kind of cutthroat, and it's sick. Like that's a sick mentality. Like, but truthfully, I think that's how our society is thriving right now when it comes to some women is the sick mentality of like, I'm gonna cutthroat and get what I want from them and move on. And if I got to do it by opening my legs, I'm gonna do it by opening my legs. I mean, I don't want to jump down that rabbit hole either.
Man, this episode was real spicy. This is gonna be out on the holiday.
I second what Arthur is saying. I think he's spot on.
No, it's the only thing that that I guess that brings up how you were talking about Arthur is kind of like I per se don't mind her saying that because she can say whatever she wants. It's almost kind of like, and we're kind of like going all over the place. Yeah. And I want to give a shout out once again to my brother because he did an excellent job of explaining this to me. It's almost kind of like the Aaron Rodgers Kyrie thing, where it's kind of like Kyrie didn't do what Aaron Rodgers did about like the COVID thing, right? But he's kind of like, it's the same level of arrogance. Like both of them. When he means like same level of arrogance of like what you were saying, like Cos, like he thinks he's so like gets it, but like you don't understand the privilege that you have to have that decision. That's arrogant. Aaron Rodgers, I'm hypnotized. You thought you were so fucking smart, and he was going to write a book. He's like, I never got the shot, but guess what? I made it through. Nah, you got COVID now, and now we're bringing this forefront where it's kind of like, I don't mind people having their privilege. Like there's people in Black culture that we have privilege that, Cos can't have. And there's things in his culture where he has privilege and things like that is when people are arrogant enough to know they have that and they use that against people. So her going on campus being like, oh, hide your sons. Just think if Safari or Future was like, hide your girls, they would be like, Predator.
Firestorm.
Exactly. So I think it's just that piece that bothers me. Where like she can say like I'm okay with her lifestyle. One, because it doesn't affect me. Two, she's a woman, she can do what she wants. But like ignoring that you have that privilege, that pretty privilege, and that celebrity privilege, just say and get away with that is the bothersome and arrogant part of it all.
Yeah, I have to agree.
So shout out to Johnny for helping me view that.
There you go.
Yeah, I was like, we should be on Aaron Rodgers and all that stuff, but like he's like, still both of them are arrogant people. But no.
Was it my turn now?
Oh no.
I'm good on the topic, yeah.
All right.
You want to finish our commercial?
You want to do the commercial break now?
Commercial. We're going
no commercial?
No commercial. We're going straight through.
Straight through? Okay.
Recently, Will Smith did a post, and I can't even remember specifically what the post was about now, but he was asking his son, Jaden, what he thought about the post, and Jaden laughs throughout it. And I bring it up because it's positive and negative at the same time, right? Like we talk about relationships here, And I don't think we ever talked or touched on like the family dynamic relationship, right? Like the father-son relationship, mother-daughter relationship, which I think ultimately, again, is a relationship, and it should be treated as such, right? Like they have an openness and a willingness, even though they've worked together since they were young, done music together and stuff like that, to really like express themselves to one another freely. He had the audacity to not only accept the clownness of his son to him as Will Smith, like he boldly accepted it in a way like to not really shame his son, but like it's like openness, right? Like, or even the same fact of like when Jaden's song came out, Icon, and Will's like, let me get on it, and Jaden's like, absolutely not. Like they have this openness, but it's like a realness, a genuine friendship, father son kind of bond that allows them to kind of really speak their mind and free their mind. Like, what you guys think about father son relationships, and how do we keep that like as traditional? Like, how do we keep this in the limelight?
Mm-hmm. Why are you looking at me?
I was like, who? I'm gonna speak towards the future because the past is interesting for me.
Okay.
So let me rephrase that question since you say it like that. If you were a dad, right, or when you were a dad, what type of relationship do you want with your son?
Okay. I like that.
I actually love this because this has I don't know why you didn't talk to West like that question when we had West on the show. Why we should have asked he should have asked us that. How dare you, West?
West was a great guy.
Very great guy, great man. Do you want to go on this? You want to go, or you want me to go?
You go now. I want to talk about my relationship with my dad, and then how I want to see myself in the future. Yeah.
Yeah. So my relationship, we're gonna talk about the future. Anywho, yeah. So actually, I can't wait to be a dad, but I can wait.
I'm sorry. The way you said that was like, what does that mean?
Well, I don't know.
You said I can't wait, but I can wait at the same.
Are you a smart ass nigga in the back?
I am being a smart ass today. Yes.
What do you think it means, smart guy?
It means you're indifferent.
No, it doesn't. It means I want to wait to be a father, but when that point comes, I can't wait. It's gonna be fun.
Okay.
Did that make sense?
Yes.
He's gonna be excited.
He's gonna be excited.
You see,
but not too excited right now.
No, I'm not gonna front. Being a father is actually I shouldn't say being a father. Being a great father is actually one of my life goals.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Steve,
you don't. I don't think men understand. And once again, not dissing, women or anything like that, because you play a very pivotal role.
Yeah.
It's just kind of like the love of what a father can do for a young developing man. Not to saying a woman can't raise a man. I love Mama T. She raised this whole man right here, and I respect everything that she has done. But there's certain things she couldn't teach me because she wasn't a man, and I don't fault her that. And I had to figure out those things on my own. And as a man, I want to have a son. I want to have a daughter. Got to make sure I say that as well for y'all be like, oh, he's misogynistic and you're a therapist. How could you? Anywho, but when it comes to both those things, a young girl needs her mother and her father. And there's things that each one of them are going to teach them that they both need, and vice versa. That young man that I'm raising, he's going to need his mother as well as he's going to need his father. And building that with someone, giving him the tricks and trades that I've learned, so hopefully he doesn't make as many mistakes as I did, is something I can't wait to do. And the type of father I really want to be, is a bit of like Will, but I know it's going to be like me. I know I'm going to be like the bit of that Will Ferrell type of a dad, where like I'm gonna videotape everything. I'm gonna make sure I'm there. Fuck work. I'm showing up for you. I'm gonna because you're literally a carbon copy of me. Why would I not care? Like you being and doing better is literally what I want for you. And watching you grow is like the greatest gift I can even ask for.
Oh, yeah.
So I can't wait to be a dad, but I can wait.
You want the right. My apologies. You want the right time to come.
Yeah.
There you go.
And you just lost your goddad privileges.
Whoa! Hey! Hey!
I'm saying, look at this asshole I work with. I will name my son Hiro. I'm just letting y'all know that
He
right
has
now.
told me that.
Hiro.
The Japanese way to spell it too.
Yeah,
Like
I'm gonna be confusing niggas
like
on
a-
resumes.
like a
It's gonna be
weeb.
Hiro.
Hiro.
Yeah. Wait, go ahead.
So I guess talking about my personal relationship, growing up I was always more of a mama's boy, I'll be honest. Just the kind of how I was raised. But now as I've gotten older and older, I've gravitated a little more towards my dad. I feel like I can actually like have conversations with him now. I've gotten older, talk about work, talk about business, talk about cars, talk about all this stuff where like before I did, like, especially like when I was a kid, like, yeah, he was always supportive, but he worked a lot. So like, I kind of went to basketball games by myself, went to tennis matches by myself, that stuff. So he wasn't, and I don't fault him at that. We're an immigrant family. He had to work and all that stuff. But now, as I've gotten older, I've made more of an effort to spend that time with him because, at a certain point, they're not going to be on this earth. So I think it's extremely important to spend that time when you can. And then personally, me going forward, yeah, it'd be cool to be a dad. Why not? I don't know. I'm young at this point, so it's not something I've thought about.
You seem indifferent about it.
I am indifferent about it, actually. Like, and part of me is like, yes, do I want to be a dad? Yeah, why? Yeah, being a dad would be cool, but at the same time, I don't know. I also see like what the youth is looking like now, and like I see like I see like my own friends what they're doing and what they've found themselves, like the trouble they found themselves in, and like just this stuff, and it's like, oh my god, if like that was my kid, I don't know how I could survive. Like I'd have a heart attack and like just that stuff. So a part of you also almost has to come to the conclusion like, hey, I'm raised like a devil, and it may not even be your fault, dude. You can raise a kid as good as you. I know a lot of kids that were raised in really good households that just turned out to be absolute burnouts, just embarrassments. I'm not gonna say if I was their parents, I'd be embarrassed. I can't speak for their parents, but if it was me, I'd be embarrassed, even though they gave them like such a good upbringing. And it's like, it's really out of your hands at the end of the day.
Yeah. I'm not gonna go down that dark rabbit hole. I was gonna. Whoa, we're not doing this on this podcast.
What?
I was about
Robert and his father.
Not doing that.
That's fine.
We get money off this pain. When I talk about that,
We'll have a sit down with Mr. Gill.
Nah, that will never happen. We getting rich off this pain. When I talk about that, it's gonna be in a book. Anywho, I had an interesting thing because I actually had many conversations with females about this, and I want to see what you guys think about this. I have like an ending premise, but I just want to see how you guys are at. When it comes to like, finding the, mate to like have, kids with, things like that. Mm-hmm. Do you think, or have you heard females being indifferent to having kids nowadays? Do you think it's more so because they're unsure the father is going to be there or present, or is it because they don't want to have kids?
Oh. I
have a theory and an answer to it, but I just want to see.
I'm probably coming at it from a way different perspective than you guys.
So, I guess I'll start. So nowadays I feel like kids are like trophies.
Whoa,
like pets.
Like I hate to say it like that, but like I feel like a lot of women are having kids to say they have a kid, and and are putting the shape out that they want. Right, like because your body changes once you have a kid. You mature more. You get into like a different shape.
Go.
And like, I don't think that a lot of women are doing it for the right reasons anymore. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying all women, But I feel like a lot of women, because when you think about it, right, like some of these women, especially when you talk about like social world, right, like they have kids with someone on Instagram and or Instagram famous or famous, and how long does a relationship last usually after their kid?
A couple months.
Not very long, right? And so like truly like when you think of the beneficial factor of having a kid with someone famous, you get a lot more positivity out of that. And so I feel like that's been brushed down to regular normality, right? And so like of course there's people having kids for the right reasons, yes. I'm not saying there's not. But I think nowadays a lot of people are having kids to say they have kids. And I don't think a lot of men care if women have kids anymore. Like it's not like, oh, you don't have a kid, oh, I can't be with you. Or you have a kid, I can't be with you. It's like, okay, you have a kid, whatever. Like, I don't know.
Would you ever date someone who, like, a girl that already has a kid?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. I don't mind.
Do you?
Hell no.
Why
Robert
not?
saying, hell no, really?
Why not?
I'm on the fence on this one.
Hey, she gotta be fucking. Yeah, I'm saying it, people. She gotta be bad as fuck for me to be like, yeah, I'm.
So you
raising-
still would though?
the margin of bad as fuck where y'all
But you-
see her and
but
I'm like, yeah,
But at the end of the day, you still
But normally
would. You
that's
still would. So
that's like Kevin Durant walking through the door and like Rob Gill,
but at the end of
my favorite friend. I'll be like,
But
what's up?
But my thing to that is you still would. So you can't say nah, but then you like she got to be bad as a muck. You still would, right? It's not. There's no yes or no question.
I just can't see myself like. Don't get me wrong. I actually shout out to all the step parents out there. Y'all be really going through hell. They be like, "Can I get some of your food?" You didn't come out of my team. It's just. I think for me, and like, it would just have to be such a unique bond where I'm like, don't get me wrong, love kids, love mentoring, coaching kids, things like that. But like the nutrients I'm giving to my nieces and like my cousins, or like let's just say you have kids, right? Or I'll even add, J Square, the Joshes and the Jordans. Were like, I normally am treating those kids differently than the kids that I may help or coach. Not saying I'm not gonna not do great work, but like I'm giving them cheat codes and cheats differently. Cause like with my nieces, I'm like, why? I'm these resources. I want to save that energy for my mutual kids that I may, will have to care for, and my own blood. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I've always.
But so say this, right? You meet this dime piece, 10 out of 12, 10 for 10, whatever. Yeah,
12
right?
out of 10.
She got a baby.
Is Koss looking at her booty?
Yeah, Koss looking at her booty.
Stay away.
And baby dad is like there, but not really there.
Like Future.
And son is great, amazing, great kid, you get along well, right? Everything's good, right?
Okay.
Could go to the league.
Everything's good, right? You're not going to treat that kid as if he's your own.
Wait, is he going to the league?
But you see how that sounds, right? Right? What if you married this? What if you married the mom?
Oh, I'm trying to have the Zion Williamson experience. That stepdad is living his life.
But my thing to you is like,
I think if you love the woman, you're gonna love what comes with her.
Oh, y'all must have really talked about this outside the podcast. Guess what? I ain't switching my thoughts.
That's fine. That's fine. You can.
I'm not trying to have you change your mind.
I know.
But my thing to you is you contradicting your own self.
I don't think so.
Because you say I wouldn't date a woman if she has a kid, but then you say if she's bad, I'll date her if she has a
He'll
kid.
date her, but I don't think he'd marry her.
Which is different.
Or maybe he would after some time.
I just don't seem like.
I think he just has guard up.
Wow.
Absolutely.
It's not even that. I just couldn't. No.
But you said you would if she was a dime. So if it was Rihanna.
Yes.
If
Yes.
it was Ciara.
Yes.
See? So you would. So you would be a Russell Wilson.
Hell yeah. But
Exactly.
I see.
Mr. Unlimited.
I see what you. Russell Wilson did that. I see what you did. Didn't Russell Wilson have kids?
No.
Not before he married Ciara.
Oh.
But they've had 3 kids now together. 3 or 2.
Aha, viewers, you see, he tried to do the whole Russell Wilson thing. That was cute. That was very cute.
Got you.
But let's just say this: Ciara's ain't walking around every day.
You're right. Women prettier than her are.
Ciara's fine.
Huh?
I'm just saying, man.
Huh?
Oh, let's go here. Dangerous. So you don't think Ciara's fine? So if
No,
Ciara
Ciara's attractive.
name 3 chicks hotter than Ciara,
Give me 2 hours in New York. I'll find 5.
Huh?
that's
On the
actually
street.
like no. Ciara's naturally beautiful.
No,
Let me
she
just
is.
say that.
No, she
Ciara's
is.
naturally beautiful. So
We
I
overrate celebrities' beauty. That's all I'm saying.
No,
Unless
no.
they're models.
I
Unless
don't-
they're models.
I don't think we overrate
No.
Ciara's. I don't think we overrate Ciara.
She
Ciara's
is.
naturally
No,
beautiful.
she's naturally
Ciara's a
beautiful.
Top 10, man, all time, man. You
All
tripping.
time?
You tripping?
Oh.
Nah,
I don't know about all
I'm
time,
mad,
but
I'm
like
madly in love with Ciara. So if you
let's
haven't
just say
noticed.
this: on the natural beauty without any makeup, Ciara is naturally like how she looks. Is when you wake up, she'll be like, "All right, that's cool." Now, some other people, I ain't gonna call out because if I say names, y'all gonna get mad at me and y'all gonna blame some other stuff.
Megan
We
Thee
all
Stallion.
know,
Huh?
huh? What'd you say?
Nothing. I said
The guy off camera that his hashtag is at C. I was like,
nothing.
who cost?
Megan Thee Stallion.
Megan Thee Stallion is fine.
I think when she wakes up in the morning, she looks like a linebacker.
I'm not gonna lie, Cardi B does the best wake up chick
I
face
mean,
thing.
yeah.
But I'm like,
same
this
with
is
Cardi
fine.
B.
Like, this is fine.
No,
like,
because she's funny, so she plays it off.
exactly.
No,
but
yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, Megan Thee Stallion, dude.
She wakes up looking like Justin Tuck.
Well, I think we found the clip that will be on YouTube,
No.
folks. This will be, man. I want Megan Thee Stallion on the show, man. God dang, she ain't gonna come on no more.
She's not coming on. I can sit that one out.
Wait, you would join the Megan Thee Stallion interview?
Sure, I'll join it. Just,
No, she probably don't want to now.
yeah.
Wait, Megan Thee Stallion. I think she's gorgeous. I think we overrate her, but she's gorgeous.
Okay, I got a scenario. 3. Rank them 1 through 3. This is totally just subjective. The viewers understand. Rank them best looking, worst looking. Megan Thee Stallion, Sweetie, Doja Cat.
Why they gotta be all black girls, cuz?
Because we've talked about all 3 before on the podcast.
We have.
I think we've actually talked about.
Yeah.
How we feel about them. Yeah.
We've definitely talked about Doja Cat.
And Sweetie.
Yeah.
With Quavo. Yep.
Sweetie at the top for me.
I get it. Yeah.
Sweetie at the
That's fair.
top. Meg,
She likes elevator stuff.
Doja.
You mean Doja at the bottom?
Doja at the bottom.
I have Doja 1, Sweetie 2, Megan 5.
Doja at the bottom.
You're disrespectful. You did this exercise to be more disrespectful. Stop doubling down.
I'm not
on
gonna eat her KFC meal. Okay, leave me alone. You see why I had to have you on here? He's the problem.
That's why he didn't
No,
want to be on
please tell me you
camera.
guys have seen she has like a meal at KFC now, right?
What you trying to say?
Same with like how they did like the Travis Scott thing at McDonald's. It's the Megan Thee Stallion meal at KFC.
Travis Scott started it. Yeah.
Sweetie had a meal at McDonald's too.
And it was
That
trash.
man Travis Scott is a freaking genius.
Nice pivot.
Every fast food place has like a celebrity meal now. Sorry, go ahead with your
Travis
list.
Scott is a genius.
I did a cost list, but not Megan is not no 5. I think Doja Cat is naturally. I go off natural like beauty.
She like pick her boogers and she's still in like a 9 out of 10.
He loves Doja Cat.
I can tell.
Love Doja Cat.
I would go Doja Cat.
I bet you go
then
sniff her draws too, huh?
You know my fetishes.
what's her fucking name? I think I would. Here's the thing. My looks say Sweetie second, but I just think her personality and mine would not work. So I'm gonna put Megan number 2.
It's not about personality,
We wasn't
man.
asking about that.
Oh,
Yeah. We wasn't asking about
Megan Thee Stallion, her ankles are strong.
She can take a 9mm.
Wow. I was talking about the twerking, but you're talking about violence. Yo. This is a too hot episode. Yo, this is a top 10 cancelable episode. Damn.
Might have been a 45.
Damn, this is supposed to be a 45-minute episode.
No. I'm talking about the caliber.
You see how I tried to pivot away, folks, and how he brought it right back?
I want to give her credit. It might have been a bigger caliber.
Toss, why you hate on Meg so much?
This is 3 shows in a row. Gary V, Meg Thee Stallion. You got a hit list. Why are you using this show? Do this on your platform.
Who else is on your hit list? No, wait. Go rewind first. Why do you not like Meg? What's up?
No, I have nothing against Meg. Nothing against Meg. I think she's just such like a stereotypical I think she's put up on this pedestal by the industry, and I truly believe that like she is where she is because of the connections she has, and that's fair and good for her. That is a skill. That is business making. That is important to the industry. I just don't think she's extremely talented, and also like stuff I've heard about her and like the way she kind of treats people. Not really a fan.
What have you heard?
Just like her relationships. Like why do you think Tory Lanez did what he did?
Huh.
I'm not saying Tory Lanez is right for what he did.
I am not gonna lie. Cause I am an island boy over here because I'm just an island boy. And I'm going to be on this island by myself. Or you can join me because I don't know the fuck you talking about. What do you mean? So so Tory Lanez, who else?
I'm not going to get into it.
No, we are.
I'm over it now.
Nope, we're here.
Mm-mm.
So, Cos, who has Megan? Like, don't be wrong.
I don't know anyone else.
Oh, you're just being funny.
I just know Tory Lane's situation.
Oh, so you're a Tory fan,
Not a Tory fan.
but you believe him.
I don't believe him. I'm not backing Tory Lanez and him shooting Megan Thee Stallion. I'm just saying you don't just shoot someone because you want to for fun.
So he shot someone because Megan told him something to make him shoot her. I'm confused. You're not making sense right now, Kosh.
I apologize.
So give us the tea.
What's the tea?
Why don't you like Megan Thee Stallion?
I don't like her music. I don't like her personality.
There we go, folks.
Is that what you want?
Yes.
That has to. Okay.
It's okay. We're like being a tad bit flagrant. You know, we want to keep
Absolutely.
our jobs. You know, he was being hilarious. Everyone, right? Jokes, right, Cos? Save yourself.
No.
Oh, damn.
I'm standing by what I said.
Well, and this is why we're gonna go places where, hey, I'm fucking up our Damian Lillard interview because I'ma say, guess what? How many championships you got today, Dame Time? We sure needed you during the Sixers.
Look at this guy.
And you lost to the Kings? That must be a broke watch. Anywho, since we're fucking up interviews.
Oh, damn. Okay. We're on that track today.
Who would you like to fuck up next?
Who you not a fan of?
Ooh. I'm a fan of everybody.
Come
I love
on,
all
Arthur.
y'all. I love all my people out
See,
there
that's
in the
how.
world. Bumble Claw.
Bombaclad.
Please say something nice about these people I'm going to list.
Who?
Okay, you have to say something nice. You said you like everyone. Mitt Romney.
I don't know Mitt Romney personally. I don't really know too much about Mitt Romney. Okay.
And that's an example of people. If you don't know anything, that's a great answer. You don't have to say random things. Smart man. All right, I'm going to say something else. Donald J. Trump. Say something nice about him.
I don't really know Donald J. Trump.
Oh, you don't know one of our presidents?
I mean, he was a president, but I don't know him personally, so I can't tell you if I like him or not.
Dang, you ain't about to die on these hills? All right. What do you think about Hitler?
I definitely wasn't born.
Wow, he's good.
Hitler was alive. So I mean, his actions say one thing, but his personality doesn't say maybe
He's almost
not
defending
saying
Hitler
something.
at that point.
Damn. Okay. Say something nice about Lizzo.
Oh, Lizzo. I don't really know Lizzo either. Her music's good. But
Wow.
I don't. I can't attack her on her personal side. So she's a great musician.
You got any people?
She's a great magician.
She's a magician. She is a magician. I'll tell you that.
Musician.
Did you know that she was twerking on live with no underwear on? And
In public at the Laker game?
no, not that one. No, she was twerking on. She was telling people, obviously, because they're being rude, to kiss her ass because she was wearing like an interesting dress, and then like she got on live and was twerking, and she didn't have. I believe she didn't have any drawers on. And you want to know? Her stream didn't get shut down. I wonder why it didn't. But yeah, I just thought about that.
I didn't see it. I don't know if I would want to see it or not. I don't know. Who knows?
Wait, say something nice about R. Kelly.
I
That's
don't-
not about his music.
I don't know anything personally about R. Kelly. I know he's.
Why he fell? Damn it!
Come on.
Why is this episode like this? I
Nah,
hate that. I have to
Fuck
edit
R.
this.
Kelly. Man could die in prison. I don't give a fuck.
There you
Fuck
go.
him.
What I want. Hell yeah.
Wow.
For myself.
Hanging from a cell. Damn. This is gonna be hilarious to edit. We got 10 more. We got about like 5 more minutes before we get out of here, gentlemen.
Yeah.
I don't think we're gonna get to that Raiders thing.
No, we can skip it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how we went from dads to this. This show is ratchet now. Ratchet, but I like
No.
that there's education in there.
What do we learn?
We learned that being a good father is important.
Absolutely.
Oh, we never finished that topic with about how females feel about having children
Oh yeah.
because we got sidetracked.
Wow. We are horrible, guys. We are horrible. So yeah.
because I remember I had something I wanted.
Yes,
I
go
wanted
ahead.
a different
Goss,
perspective.
Go ahead.
So sorry, Arthur. Refresh real quick. What did you say about?
He was
Females?
talking about Danger Wilson and Danger Russ. I keep track. He was saying like he kind of painted the whole.
No, he was talking
Russell-
about like Instagram people having children for the wrong reason.
Yeah, I think
Yes.
we're at a period of time where
Mhm.
it's more for the shoulder strap and
Mhm.
for the actual purpose of having kids nowadays.
Okay, interesting. Where I see like why like females going forward, I look at it more like an economic major, where like as a nation naturally progresses in development, population rate goes down because women become more educated, they become more in the workforce, and I think that's what we're seeing now in America.
Mhm.
It's what you've been seeing it in Japan. That's why the average age is so high. I think the average age is going to increase in the U.S. as well because women are focusing on other things. They're not just sitting at home having children. They're going out. They're getting degrees. They're working.
True.
Their focus is on something else,
Absolutely.
and then that takes up their time until they're in their 30s, and then infertility is a higher chance after the age of 30. So I think that's just naturally what happens. So that's kind of how I look at it from my perspective.
So no, like I was saying, it's like there's both sides of it. I'm not saying all women are for the baby, but I've noticed like as we continue to go throughout society and we follow trends like our society is, like I feel like having a kid and not having a father is just, or having kids just to have kids is not the same as it used to be. Like it's like I was saying, it's like a shoulder bag. Like it's just an accessory to who they are. And I have to say, like, as I've begun to see, it's like a lot more women aren't really raising their kids, their parents are.
That's a good point.
And like I'm not knocking those, because there can be dads in the picture too that need to be there, to stand up for their kids too as well. But I think it kind of goes to like reference like the importance of family, like we talked about, like that relationship with the family aspect, and like being a dad, and like how can we not just allow this woman to raise a child and not be there for the child, or not have it as just an accessory, like be present for the family. How do we? I don't know where I'm going with it, but like, that makes sense.
I see where you're going, and I have an idea. I guess my initial thought of where all this originally came from is I feel at the time of when I was having these different conversations with these different women, where it's kind of like I feel that certain women, in regards to feeling comfortable to like be with someone, because I'm coming from a standpoint of like, oh, I don't want to have kids to a certain point, or females saying that, oh, I don't want to have kids because they're afraid of being in the process of what you're talking about. And then being like, oh, I don't want kids. And I feel like as males, we lose that, that trust with, solid women because of all the fuckery of like, oh, I don't want to be put in that spin cycle. So for me, I just have heard a lot of women being like, oh, I don't want kids. And until you show yourself as a certain type of male, then they'll change their mind about kids and things like that. Because
really, you think that way?
I haven't met too many chicks who are like, oh, I really don't want kids. And it be from a standpoint of, I don't think this person I'm with, or I will find a person that will provide. Granted, the situation you're talking about is like, they're put into a situation, right, where they're not expecting to have a kid and a kid just pops up. If that makes any sense of where I'm going with, or like, oh, I have to deal with this, rather than the chick wouldn't want to deal with it or deal with that situation, but it's put in front of them. And that's why they're like, I don't know about kids, because of the situations we have in our society of, I don't want to be that single mom, or I don't want that.
But to kind of start, not to cut you off, but I think the single mom is not a bad thing right now. It's not and that is, I think from a man's standpoint, that's bad on the men's side. Like,
yeah, I think it's way worse on the male side.
It's worse on the male side. Like,
you weren't there for a kid.
single mom. I know a ton of single moms right now, and it's not a bad thing. Like, but it's bad on the men's side. Like, it's bad on our part. Like, that's bad on our part, right? Like, even though like the relationship might not have worked out, but there's better ways for men to be in situations, even though they might not worked out. Like, how are you letting this person raise your kid by themselves? And you're not fighting to, there's situations, of course, that happen, but like, I feel like you see, it's more common to see single moms than single fathers in our society.
Well, on that note, in the good words of Kevin Samuels,
What you ain't got to like.
I'm not gonna. My only thing that I would say to that is, I feel like there's a lot of context with that. And when I mean context,
I guess. I really agree with Arthur on this one. I think where it's like, I think it's a lot harder and it takes a lot more courage for a single mom to raise a child than for a father to walk out on a child. So I think like, when I see a single mom, I don't think like, oh, ooh, like I turn my head on that. I would much quicker think, what a scumbag father for leaving his child like that, and then like a woman he cared for at one point.
I guess I have to say this. I'm not looking at single moms as a scarlet red letter, because if you're following the show, we were talking about dating. Single.
We've been talking about relationships.
I'm relationships and dating. Only thing I will just say is, my point wasn't that where we're at now, but speaking on to this point. There's still nothing inherently wrong with a single mom getting it and things like that. You got to do what you got to do.
Absolutely.
I think I just find it hard to be like, this is why I say it's contextual. Are you both right that there are a lot of dudes who don't take care? Yes, I agree. But I also got a champion for my guys, where there's a lot of things. Just bring up, Arthur, what you talked about, where like single women use the narrative of I'm a single mom, right, to inhibit a young father from being in a kid's life, because he may not be able to, let's just say like he's only able to, make the child support payments, and he can't make it to all the games, because we also got to talk about, there is a narrative of like, oh, I couldn't get this relationship with this guy, now I have a kid with him, and then, all right, I see the guy moving on, or doing that, where it's kind of like there's context to it, but like the math and the economics that you guys are talking about, which is true. Kyle's talking about women being more, talking about like working and things like that. I just think in that sense where it's kind of like, definitely women, get your bags, take care of your kids, do all the other stuff. But are you allowing and open up a lane for that father to be a father? Like he may not, that relationship with you is done and over with, but can you co-parent effectively? And I'm saying this from experience of counseling, working in school systems, where like I'm hearing, and I'm literally like the middle man person being like, oh, I get the guys being a dick to you, right? But you're making the situation extra difficult. Like, and my thing is, and this is a part where me, I'm even still being disrespectful. I don't know all the ins and outs, but like as an educator and all the other stuff, where I'm like, we gotta make this easy for the kid. Like, y'all's life is gonna be hard and daunting, and I'm just being an outside bystander. Like, could you but I don't know how many times that person overstepped their bounds, and this is the time they're holding their boundaries firm. But I guess when it comes to kids, things like that, I throw all that caution and pride to the wind, where I'm like, all right, it's aftercare, I know I gotta leave. I'm not mad at that kid, I'm mad at the parents. I'm supposed to be out at 6. I'm gonna make sure the kid gets where he needs to go, but like, I'm mad at you parents for not co-parenting and using this kid as warfare to get off whatever you're trying to do and make this person pay for not doing this. So that's why I bring up it's such a contextual thing.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's why I'm like, but women, get your bags. Like, I keep saying it because y'all was gonna pick up on the Robert's negative. How did he get his counseling degree? But once again, and I hope you guys don't feel like I don't think you guys are wrong at all. It's just I've been in the trenches and seen both sides.
That's fair.
And I've worked with kids for a while, and you just see the effects and the toll it takes on the kid. To be like, this is dad's weekend, it's mom's weekend.
Yeah.
And it's one of those effects that, yeah. So I agree with you. I agree.
And I don't know if you guys seen it, but like when parents can co-parent effectively, but still like despise each other, I love those relationships, because they're like, yeah. And then when you hit the corner, they be like, I fucking hate your guts. But I think that's actually the epidemic I really wish, having more people come back on the show talking about like what's the like effect of like co-parenting. I know we had Jasmine on talking, things like that, but like we actually never talked to her about like what's co-parenting look effectively.
That's true. We've never asked about the father.
Yeah. And I think for us to grow, I think we got to ask even questions about like, is it possible to co-parent effectively? It is, but like, how do you do it?
Yeah.
Sure.
Damn, this episode is spicy as fuck.
Went up, went down, went around, came back.
Can I end on a positive note?
Yeah.
Long-time listener of the show, Rosvan, I know you're listening. He is about to propose to his girlfriend tonight.
Oh.
They're in Hawaii, so congratulations to them.
Congratulations.
Whenever he listens to this, which will be in December, right, Robert?
Yeah.
Today's November 4th, so
like
shout out to them
from start to finish.
Yeah, he listens to everyone on Spotify from start to finish.
Man, you know what? Hey, we gotta get him.
He's down to get on the show.
We gotta get him on the show, and then what's his name?
Liam. We got Liam.
Liam. Oh, we gotta
get Liam on too, so he can talk about his organization.
How he never mind. He's gonna be on the show. I got it.
I want to. It's gonna be a surprise.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Just think of like a Jordan Peele movie. That's
no what? Okay. but yeah. So shout out to Razvan and Selena.
Okay, we got you for our loyal listeners. We gotta do something for them.
We'll do something for him.
Maybe some,
Yeah, he's the one that got those basketball tickets. Remember at the arcade where he snaked it with Austin a little bit. Yeah. So We'll do something else for him, but yeah.
You know what? All right.
Yeah.
Well,
We'll get a kick out of that.
this is what do you call it? Usually y'all gonna see in this next episode, we out here glowing up. Because yeah, y'all gonna see in a little bit. But usually in these times of transition, we always talk about, or at least I do, how thankful I am for people I have doing the show and things like that. I don't know how many times, but I gotta keep saying this. But we're definitely not gonna talk about it on the next show because we don't act like we've been there. So I at least want to say this. Shout out to Arthur. Shout out to Cos. Shout out to
Thank you.
Editing Robert. We're doing great things, gentlemen. This is supposed to be a freaking 40-minute fucking episode, but people want to be fucking funny. I'm looking at you.
Hey, if you didn't want humor, man, I could have stayed home.
I'm trying to save your career, Mr. I despise Meg the Stallion, but
oh yeah, that'll really stop me in my career.
you never know.
She's gonna call my next employer, say, "Don't hire this man."
Hey, Damian Lillard, I would love to have all the smoke with you on the show.
Ooh,
He's gonna be out of town by next week.
No, they might trade him for Ben Simmons. The way Neil Shea be doing stuff. Y'all trade Tony Snell.
I don't want to. This can be a 40-minute conversation right here. I don't want to get into.
Well, we got to talk about this. But this has been the Play
Jamal.
You know what? Fuck Jamal. Because he'll never hear this episode. Fuck Jamal. You know I love you, my guy. This has been the Play-Doh Games podcast /show.
Thank you.
peace.
Probably wondering if I think of you. Sorry, I'm for the bag right now. Yeah, I'm for the bag right now. Yeah, for the bag that I never had. Yeah, you probably mad right now. Yeah, I got a 2-piece now. Shit, I think they call them groupies now.